Oh, wow. But this might be the best new lipstick of 2020. First video of the year, happy 2020. Today we're gonna keep things a little casual because I'm still in holiday mode. How about you? We're doing a full face of first impressions, new drugstore makeup. Some of these are new releases that just came out. Others are just new drugstore makeup discoveries. Things that may have come out in the past few months that I just haven't got around to exploring. If you're new here, hi, I'm Miranda. Welcome to my channel where we talk all things budget, beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. If that sounds interesting to you, then become the newest member of the Slashed Squad by hitting subscribe and the bell icon. All right, let's put this makeup on my face. Okay, starting out with a new foundation discovery. Now this did come out earlier in 2019, but I did not know about it until now. The Pixi Beauty Balm foundation. This is a high coverage foundation. So when I was looking online, they did not have a great shade selection. So right off the bat, that doesn't make me super happy. I chose number 3 warm because it looked like the closest to my skin tone. Loving the packaging, the pump packaging, super easy to dispense. It's gonna be a little warm for me. This was like smack dab in the middle of the shades that they had available. Compared to my chest, it's just like, Arr. Okay, but aside from the color of it, it's definitely giving me really beautiful coverage and a nice natural finish. And it does not feel heavy, really easy to blend. Covered up my blemishes in this area here enough so that I don't feel like I need extra concealer for coverage. So as far as the formula, I like it. Yeah, it really smoothed out my fine lines as well and completely blurred my pores. Really nice consistency. Let's move on to brows. This product came out a couple months ago from BH Cosmetics. It's their new brow duos. And they are these cute little compacts with 2 brow shades inside, a lighter one for you to use towards the front of your brow and a darker shade for the rest and throughout the tail. And just a reminder, if you use the code SLASHEDBEAUTY at bhcosmetics.com, you can get 10% off. Please use the affiliate link in my description so that I get a little something too. This is the brow duo in dark brown, by the way. I contemplating using charcoal, but that looked a little too black. And even though my natural hair is very close to black, whenever I use really dark brow products, it just makes them look markered on. Okay, but this is looking really natural so far. So the lighter shade is kind of like a universal taupe. Yeah, I really like this powder formula. It's pigmented, it's smooth, not chalky at all. It's not creating any fallout on the face. There's a little bit of kickback in the actual compact, but really not that much. I was a little worried that this lighter shade was gonna be too light, but I think it creates just the right amount of fade for the ombre effect. Also, I know the phrase ombre brows like triggers people. And obviously, like I'm not trying to do that really dramatic like fade into nothing brow, but when you're looking at natural eyebrows, they're typically a little sparser at the very front, which is why using a lighter shade will help them not look so blocky when you're filling them in. Everyone's like, ditch ombre brows 2020, that's my political platform. So I just primed my eyes with my MAC paint pot, and now we are gonna go into a brand new eyeshadow palette from Kokie Cosmetics. If you're unfamiliar, Kokie is available in Walmart and online on the brand's website, and they have a new palette called Arabian Nights. Arabian Nights. That's a song from Aladdin, right? Okay, anyway, loving the look of this palette because we get a ton of warm neutrals, but then we have pops of color. We've got blues, we've got teals, we've got purples. There's also a really great mix of mattes versus shimmers versus satins. Like, it just looks like a really nicely balanced palette. So very excited to try it. I'm gonna go into Passion first, use that as my transition, see how that goes. And right now, this particular one, I haven't been able to find at Walmart, but it is on the brand's website. These shadows are a lot more pigmented than I expected. Next, I'm gonna go into Royalty, add a little bit of a burgundy berry vibe to this look. And I'm gonna use that as my crease shade for now. Ooh, this is pretty. Wow, okay, the pigmentation on these shadows, I am a little shook. I mean, I've tried Kokie eyeshadows in the past. Their artist palette, the peach one, was a good fave for about a summer, but this formula I feel like is way more intense. All right, I'm gonna go into Jewel. This shade looks gorgeous. Oh, wow. That is looking just as rich straight on my eye, not even with a wet brush, as it does in the pan. Not to mention the fact that I'm layering it over the burgundy shadow and it's still coming out like this. I'm gonna take Goddess, which is the purple shade, and try to help blend that blue into the burgundy. I'm applying Goddess with a fluffy blending brush very, very lightly, and I'm still getting very intense color payoff. All of these shadows so far, whether they are shimmer or matte, are blending beautifully in with one another. I really want to go into Fairy Tale. It is this beautiful kind of shimmery, mermaidy teal. These shimmer shades are applying with a brush in a way that usually you have to apply shimmer shades with your finger. Like, you're getting that really nice packed on reflective look. And I always feel like I have a little bit more control with a brush, so that's pretty freaking awesome. Also, this blue, I am just in love. I'm getting major Too Faced feel to it, you know what I'm saying? The way that they are just doing exactly what you want them to do and applying exactly how they look in the pan. That's how I feel about Too Faced shadows. That's why they're some of my favorite. But hello, this palette's only $14 and it's doing this. Gonna use sand to highlight. You all are witnessing me falling in love. All right, y'all, well, that is the shadow. I feel like I just wanna stop here and end on this high note because across the board, I think we dipped into almost every single finish in this palette and there was not one dud. Okay, gonna add some eyeliner. I don't have anything new to share there. We're gonna come back for mascara. All right, next I'm gonna be trying a relatively new mascara release from Rimmel. This is their new Wonderluxe Volume Mascara. It looks awfully similar to the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara, just packaging wise. But because they look so darn similar, I actually want to do like a quick dupe test and test them out side by side. Why not? So actually, let's try Too Faced first. I haven't tried this yet. So we've got a nice big fat hourglass wand, which is actually quite intimidating. Let's go ahead and put Too Faced on my left eye. Ooh, this is a huge wand. I'm actually liking this Damn Girl mascara. It's a drier formula than Better Than Sex, but it's still giving me a ton of volume and lift also. All right, that is what the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara looks like. I'm actually kind of surprised because I think I like it a little better than Sex. Is it even better than Sex? All right, so let's put on the Rimmel Wonderluxe Volume Mascara and see if we may have a dupe. Oh, okay, well, first of all, completely different wand. This one is tiny and a comb wand. Let's see what we got here. So obviously, because we do have a comb wand with this mascara, I do feel like straight off the bat, we're getting a little bit better separating action. The consistency of the mascara feels very similar. It's kind of like moussey a little bit. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna stop because as I layer the Rimmel mascara, I'm getting more and more thickness, but I'm not getting more and more length. So I feel like these are actually pretty close, but you do get more length and lift with the Too Faced mascara, but they both do a really great job at volumizing, and I kind of do like the comb applicator with volumizing mascaras because it helps avoid that spidery look and having all of your lashes kind of like clumped together. But I gotta say, pretty darn close results. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think these two are dupes? I'm just gonna contour quickly with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. No new contours on my radar right now. In my last video where I did a full face of new Drugstore makeup, I mentioned Makeup Obsession. We used one of their eyeshadow palettes. It is a sub-brand of Revolution Beauty and it is available at Target here in the US. So this is the Isn't It Peachy palette, and we've got some really pretty blushes in here. So we've got 3 blush options going from very nude to kind of medium and deep, and then we have sort of a marbled blush that could probably be used, I was gonna say as a highlight, but it's very pink for that. But I'm gonna go into Hint, which is this warm peach. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, a lot of pigmentation. I'm literally just lightly dabbing it onto my skin and we're getting a really nice flush of color. Yet another makeup obsession palette that I'm gonna be working into my rotation for 2020. Next up, a new highlighter. Now this is not necessarily like a new release, but I've only just started really dipping my toes into Honest Beauty makeup. So this is their Luminizing Glow Powder in Midnight Reflection. Looks like a pretty good everyday highlight, so let's try it on. Okay, definitely on the subtle side, which I think I sort of expected. Even as I layer it on, it's kind of still staying pretty natural looking, like in just catching the light in the room. Yeah, I can see that glow, can you? All right, another win from Honest. I'm excited to use this again with more of a cool look. I think that it would really accentuate that nicely. All right, so I just got all of these new Covergirl Matte Exhibitionist lipsticks in the mail. These are a brand new release, so if you want me to do a full video on them, let me know and I will. But for now, let's just go ahead and do a first impression. These are supposed to be 24-hour bullet lipsticks, which you really don't see often. A lot of times the 24-hour lipsticks are liquid. Okay, so here is Soloist. My lips are kind of dry. Well, we'll see how this goes. Ooh, that's pretty. I love this shape of a bullet lipstick. It makes getting that Cupid's bow roundness so easy. Ooh, definitely catching on my dry lip patches, but that is my fault for not prepping my lips. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. I just kind of mushed it and it got rid of the pigment catching. I'm like really shocked. I'm loving every single product that I'm testing in this video. This lipstick is so comfortable. It went on feeling like a non-matte lipstick, like it was super, super creamy, but it's drying down to the most beautiful flat matte finish almost immediately. And I gotta say, as it's drying down and I kind of mushed my lips together, you can't really see my dry patches anymore. It's kind of just smoothed over everything. Okay, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but this might be the best new lipstick of 2020. Well, what positive vibes we're starting 2020 with. There was no duds in this group of products. I think my only complaint is that the foundation just didn't match me very well. Also, it does still feel a little tacky, so a bit of setting powder can fix that. Other than that, I'm feeling myself. Did anything in this video particularly catch your eye? Let me know in the comments below. Today's shout out goes to Julia. Thanks for being a member of the Slashed Squad. And join me over in this video next where I share my biggest makeup surprises of last year. I'll see you over there. Bye!